So I'm making chili. Delicious. And this is my secret ingredient. Jamie Oliver, move out the way. Harriet, what are you watching? I said you can't watch it with the sound on because I can't bear to listen to it. Say hello to everybody on YouTube. What about defence?
What's your defence?
I've opened my big door. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And go into hospital still unvaccinated, and we have quite a way to go
Ooh.
before nations in the UK would make
Not my favourite wine, that. It's not my wine, obviously.
No.
We all have our lipstick on. This is Team Meeting.
Even Phil.
Even Phil's got his lipstick on. Let's hope.
What up? Hey guys, this is Puggy. Puggy, say hi.
I've got a package and it's a hamper and it's some sweets. Oh, this is cute. Okay, so what are we doing? We have wine, we have more wine, and I have the beautiful Holly and Abby. Cheers! We are having a late night, very late night, it's nearly 8 o'clock, team chat about the book. We're writing the book. How's it going, guys?
It's wild. That's all I'm saying.
Well, and we're also going through the edits that I sent to Michelle and Christian. You can see on the phone is a lot, so we're going through each one, and we just got to the bit where we were talking about YouTube, and I said, oh, I need to do YouTubing today, so we're adding that in, and it's all good, isn't it, girls? It's been a good day, to be fair. How are my sales going? So my target is 100. And we are on 10, which I think is good. 10 is good. But most importantly, 10 happy people, right?
Very happy people.
Like, really. And we're fully booked tomorrow.
We only need to do 12 to do the same that you did last time.
Wow, that's amazing. And it's twice the price, really, isn't it? Well, it's 4 times the price. Amazing, we're learning a lot. Anyway, so I just thought I'd do a quick YouTube, say cheers. Cheers, girls. This is where these girls go over and above for me massively. And I just thought, just for funny, I got one of these for Pete. It's his birthday next week. And I loved his so much, I got myself one. So it says all these motivational things, which make me laugh, because it reminds me of Pete. And then you look here and you're like, oh. She's not in go time. She's just far too chilled. But anyway, so this is where it's all happening. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Not had tea. Well, it should be criminal, really, and it's not. That's what's weird about it.
Yeah.
It should be.
I'm lucky. I've only ever invested in one course too, and that was yours, and it worked for me, and I made my money back very quickly, and that was great. And then, I've never needed to do anything else since. But the thought, I get sweats when people say, "Oh," I get the messages all the time asking me to join stuff, and I'm like, there's no way I could afford to pay that out. Like, I just couldn't justify it.
Katie's new hair. It's pink to match her pajamas. I know some of you were asking about it, and I just said yes, whatever. When she said I'm going to dye, well, she said I'm going to dye my hair. I didn't really listen. I went yeah, whatever. And then when I came up to bed last night, her hair was red, and now it's pink. I quite like it though. It's good. You happy with it?
Yeah.
Good.
I've got loads of colours.
Good. It's Tuesday, and I'm going to tell you my secret cooking trick. It's not better than Stu's egg trick.
Definitely not better.
No, it's not better than the egg trick. It still just adds to the whole occasion. So I'm making chili. Delicious. And this is my secret ingredient. So, chili, 70% cocoa, dark chocolate. In it goes. That's basically it. In it goes into the chili. This is the secret to making an amazing chili, guys. It's like cooking with Helen and Stu. He's not bothered.
What?
Just watching the football.
I'm working.
Working? Are you working?
Yeah.
He's doing some emails or something. Watching the football. Look at the numbers have gone. So, dark chocolate makes it the best chili ever. Trust me on this, guys. Stu didn't believe me, but in it goes. Delicious.
It's not dark chocolate, is it?
Yes, it's dark chocolate, 70% cocoa minimum. Dark chocolate, in it goes in the last 10 minutes, and it'll make everything super delicious. Enjoy. That's Chili with Chocolate by Helen Pritchard. You're welcome. Jamie Oliver, move out the way. Jumped in this room, it's good fun. I'm enjoying it. Got a lot of time for Kerry and Richard and that, so nice, I'm enjoying it. Nice to be in someone else's room for a change. Yeah, good chats, guys. We are live with Shah and Phil about challenges, and it's 6 o'clock. Been quite stressful so far, everyone getting kicked out, but we're all good to go now, so I'm gonna go and pour a glass of wine and enjoy the show. Now, I'm still clubhousing. We're still on, it's amazing. But now I'm having to cook. So, my curry. And now I've got Megan wanted spaghetti bolognese, so obviously I'm cooking 2 things at once. And Katie had something else, so just want to show some multitasking.
Good afternoon, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, what do you mean?
It's 10:30 in the morning, and we are at the house. Hey! Why won't you film yourself?
Look at me, I woke up!
I think you should film yourself for the YouTube.
No, I don't think I should.
So we are going on a very exciting trip to drive through McDonald's and back. That's it. It's like literally nothing to do. They're not allowed out of the car really, so that's it. Katie's in the back. I can call a shotgun. Only managed to fall out once.
I wouldn't class it as a fallout, class it as you raising your voice and then don't know what it makes.
Me raising my voice isn't allowed, obviously. So that's it really, that was it. You can probably see us getting stuff in the drive-thru in a minute, but we've got to drive there yet.
Bye.
Doing some lunges while I'm talking to him. Repping the curry club. Miss you girls. Yeah, I mean, I agree with all of that, because that was like awful, because I see this a lot. It's like, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. It's like, you're not going to do all that, like, and that's okay. Like, you don't need to do all that. And I think really focusing on that core product and all the other things that we try and put into our programs, which yes are all like leading towards that absolute ultimate outcome that we're trying to provide for our students, our customers, clients, whatever you want to call them. Having that honesty that it is what it is, it's kind of scrappy but brilliant, I think is endearing to a lot of people rather than puts people off, and therefore you're never over-promising and you're always over-delivering. It's not much to say when Pete's talking, because you can't hear. So when Pete's talking, you can't hear. It's obviously got my earphones in. But I try and stay on my feet when I'm clubhousing, because I clubhouse 3 times a day, at least. Gotta keep moving, right? Otherwise I'll turn into a potato. Timmy! How can we get more people to come to Clubhouse? Well, I have to wait for Android to be open as well, that's one thing. I did do a big room last night with Ashley, which was good. I really enjoyed it. I was on stage with Will King of Shaves guy, and I read his book years ago and I loved it. So I was proper fangirling, and I told him. Cringe. But it was good. I was doing it till 10:30 last night though. Don't see Stu on a Wednesday because he's got his kids, so I don't he doesn't stay here on a Wednesday. So he was at Clubhouse until I fell asleep, basically, at nearly 11 o'clock. I tell you, the glamour, the entrepreneurial glamour. But it was good. It was a big room and it was good and I enjoyed it. And then I went in his room this morning and it was just too big for me, I think, in terms of, well, I had stuff to do as well. Cats are fighting. But yeah, shout out to Ashley. I really enjoyed his room. He seems like a good guy. Like, he seems like a good guy. First impressions. Well, he introduced me, he's like, I've seen you around, but we've never really met. I was like, hi. Hi, mate. But we did talk about doing Clubhouse Lives, and I think that's going to be massive. In-person Clubhouse meetups. Massive. Oh my god, I just had the best meeting ever, my favourite one ever, because it's a sales meeting and it's about sales processes and sales things, which are my favourite. So I've had finance meetings, I've had process meetings, I've had product meetings, and today we had a sales meeting, my favourite. So for those of you who know Pete Slop, or Pete Scott, come with me. He is now my sales director, and what that means is that we are doing lots of brand new sales concepts within my business, which is my favourite thing to do. I've got loads of stuff to do, some exciting things to tell you. I am going to be following up with some people who didn't buy from us on our previous launches, which is exciting because we've never really got that dialed in before. I am going to be, we've got something really exciting happening, which is, I can't talk about yet because we're launching it in a couple of weeks, and it's kind of so simple, right? So obvious and so good, but we just didn't see it, right? Because we're so close to the business and we're we're so busy doing our launches and our 5-day challenges and all that kind of stuff. But this is something that Pete said, and I was kind of like, I'm just making my dinner, by the way. I was like, oh yeah, of course, it's so obvious. And it's just, yes, very excited. And Stu was on the call, which is great because I wanted to see. So Stu's in as operations director, underpaid. Phil is strategic director, does all right. I'm marketing director, I do all right. And Pete is in now as sales director, and we have Joe as finance director. I feel like a grown-up business owner right now. How exciting. So we do all the grown-up things. This is homemade soup, by the way. It tastes nicer than it looks. Well, it's definitely very good for you. That's all I can say. Doing all the grown-up things in the business, just making things happen, putting things in place, and just having a bigger impact, helping more people, making more money. Hooray! That's it. That's business, guys. But yeah, sales meetings are my favorites because that's how can we actually make things happen. Like, I'm all for cutting costs, obviously, but yeah, how can we have a bigger impact, reach more people, make more money, have more fun? That's it. Bye, guys. Right. You're filming now. You're live on the YouTube. Say hello. Chris, just got his head in his hands like.
Oh, what am I? Used to bad language. Brand and reputation.
So what are we talking about their YouTube, Helen?
Right, so this will be for next week, unless you get edited out. Never know what's going to get edited out, girls.
Fingers crossed.
No, I can't be having me F-bombing on the programme. I didn't know we were recording.
When we go back to normal, you'll be able to come around for a curry and we can re-watch your episode of the YouTube where you're on it, and you can watch yourselves on the massive telly.
So it'd be like the biggest telly in the world.
It's not safe to watch yourself on that size telly. It's horrible. But anyway, so yes.
I'm more scared about sitting on your gold chairs. They look like very tippy.
They're only tippy when you're very drunk, and you know you'll be very drunk, so I would be worried about them. Yeah. So for the YouTube purposes, hi. So this is Michelle and Christian, my best friends and my throuple. Although we've been ripped apart by nasty COVID.
By circumstance.
We have, and we just. It's killing me. I've had to get a boyfriend to kind of compensate for not having these two in my life. And like, but we can't even do 4 things because, oh no, you have met Stu, haven't you, when we were allowed, but then we were not allowed again. So in and out of lockdown we've gone, and we just, well, I'm probably more traumatised than these two because they've got each other, so that's the main thing. Now, for those of you who don't know who they are, where have you been? So it was your letter that I read out last week when I was crying again. That's 2 out of 4 I've cried on now.
Oh my god, you're normalising the crying game for everyone.
The girls think I'm absolutely pathetic. They're like, oh my god, you're always on the verge of tears. And that's not just on YouTube, that's all the time. So you said nice things about me on the internet, which is nice. Anyway, we are going to talk, so it's International Women's Day on Monday, and that reminded me that it was a week or 2 before International Women's Day when we decided to do She Can 365. Yes.
I love your false memory, Helen. It was 2 days before International Women's Day, and then you made it happen within 48 hours.
Okay, it was 2 days before, we made it happen within 48 hours. And so we're going to do a video now, which we're going to release on Monday, which is International Women's Day 2021, to talk about that process. So if you want to watch it, you'll have to find it. You'll have to go back through my Facebook or Michelle's Facebook, or go and join the She Can 365 page. Yeah? Or is there a group? There's a group.
There is a group, there is a page. You can join either or both would be our top recommendation.
What's the page called?
She Can 365.
And what's the group called?
She Can 365 Female Entrepreneur Group.
So go and check it out and you'll be able to watch the rest of this video. Right, bye guys.
Part 5 of 10, so hopefully you've managed to catch some of the sessions we've had already this week. And today's session is going to be very much on how to launch your challenge organically to the world. Before I get into the ins and outs of that, I'm going to hand you over to Helen for a very quick introduction, and she can say hello to you all.
Okay, hi guys. Yes, this is my bag, I guess. So I'm Helen Pritchard, most famous for helping business owners get leads from LinkedIn without sending any DMs. Also veteran of around 20 challenges and about 26,000 plus participants. I now help business owners start, grow and scale their businesses online. And I'm looking forward to this because organic is my jam, really. So yeah, let's go. Don't forget to subscribe, because if you don't subscribe and hit the bell, you won't know when the new episode of the Flat Hair Diaries lands. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button. Thank you.